Was 2016 the best season ever? Well, we're going to find out today. And I'm going to tell you why I think, at least as long as I've been watching basketball and been alive, that it was the best season ever. First reason, Kobe retiring. You know, we had to start on a good note. I like great Kobe Bryant. Sadly, he did die. You know, that was one of the biggest tragedies, I feel like, in sports history so far. And that's obviously very sad. We're not going to talk about that. You know, he's a top 2 shooting guard of all time. I wouldn't debate him over Jordan. I mean, if you do that, you think Kobe better than Jordan, you kind of crazy. But like, top 2 shooting guard of all time. He was a 20-year Laker. You know what I mean? He never left the franchise. There were rumors that he wanted to leave and that he was going to leave in free agency, but he ended up knowing, like, hey, bro, my reputation can change, and he wouldn't want to do that. Kobe Bryant obviously created history. He was top 3 on the all-time scoring list. You know, and the whole season was very emotional. We saw the season, and he beat the Minnesota Timberwolves, and he scored like his 30,000th points, or the point to like make him third time leading scorer. Obviously, he's not third time leading scorer anymore. But it was a free throw against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and after he died, Wiggins went and put the ball on the free throw line out of his respect. So, you know, that's a sad moment too. But then 60 points for his last game and went over the Jazz. I feel like that was a statement game, man. Everybody liked that. You know what I mean? Kobe Bryant. I mean, as a fan, I didn't like him too much. He come up, he whooped the Nuggets ass, and then he dominated the league. The reason I didn't like him is because he whooped the Nuggets. Now, I'm not saying I don't like the person Kobe. I'm just saying I didn't like the player Kobe beating the Nuggets. But he would have been a great person to stay in the community if he was still alive right now. Basically, people would kill for him to be alive right now. So obviously, that's the sad part of 2016. Obviously, he didn't die in 2016, but that's when he was retired. So that's the first reason why I think it's one of the best seasons ever. The second reason, there's a whole lot of history in this season. The best regular season team ever. Golden State obviously went 73-9 that year. You know, a whole lot of great things happened for Golden State. You know, they had a unanimous MVP in Stephen Curry. Oh, like I said, they had a unanimous MVP in Steph Curry. Man, they had every single player on their team, I think except for Harrison Barnes, had their season high in at least one category. Obviously, Curry, it was scoring. I think for Clay, it was scoring too. I know for Draymond, it was scoring as well. Also, like, you know, defensive numbers. I don't know how true that is, but I saw it in an article somewhere back in 2016. So I'm going to just stick by it. I mean, act like it's the truth. But so, yeah, the best regular season ever. 73-9. I was so surprised. I was like, when I saw that happen, I was like, damn, the Warriors going to be champions this year. And then, you know, because I didn't think KD was going to go there. I was like, they're going to be the champions next year and all that stuff. I was like, LeBron doesn't have any chance. And I wasn't thinking of it like that. You know, I'm more of a Nuggets fan than anything. I don't really care if LeBron loses or wins, to be honest. But, like, yeah, I was like, damn, the Golden State Warriors are the new shit, you know. And they ain't going to lose anytime soon. And that's what I thought. And then for the third out of the fourth reason, I think this is the best season ever. Of recent history, I think for sure it's the best season ever. 2020 has a case too. And I feel like next season is going to have a case too. But the historic finals comeback, man. This is a very underrated thing. Now, I didn't like the Cavs. I don't like the Warriors. I really, like, you know, the season before that, I didn't care about who was in the finals. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like two teams I really don't fucking care about, you know? And so, but I was watching it. I was like, damn, this dude really came back from a 3-1 lead. I saw the 3-1 lead. I was like, damn, the Warriors won their second championship. You know, this is crazy because I feel like Stephen Curry had a good chance to three-peat. Obviously, if KD joined the Warriors the next year, Steph Curry and Clay and Dre would have three-peated. You know what I mean? Which is historical in itself. It's only happened with two different teams three-peating. And then, LeBron closes the gap for the GOAT conversation. The GOAT conversation is so annoying. I try to distance myself from that. It's such a dumbass conversation. It's like, bro, you could legit, counter argument anything in that damn conversation. It's pretty stupid. But, LeBron closes the gap for the GOAT conversation. LeBron and Kyrie averaged some of the best finals numbers as duos in NBA history. But like I said, best duo numbers in history, I think. There was a game where LeBron and Kyrie had 41 each. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, okay. When I saw that, I was like, all right, the Cavs, I thought the Warriors were going to win that championship that year, and everybody did. But I was like, okay, the Cavs have a good chance to win it next year. Obviously, I didn't think KD was going to go to freaking Golden State. But, I was like, damn. It's going to be a head-to-head matchup the Heat and the Spurs were for a couple years. They flip-flopped championships. It was a close-ass series. The only time it wasn't a close-ass series was because D-Wade was injured. But I was like, this is going to be a good little, fight we have in the finals and all that stuff. But then, obviously KD joined that. 2017, to me, one of the worst years ever. It's, okay, obviously the Nuggets sucked. The Heat sucked. So I had nothing to do. You know what I mean? But, that season, to me, was just so uncompetitive. Obviously LeBron put up his numbers in the finals, showed the hell out, and all that stuff. And he did the same thing in 2018, but I just feel like those 2 years, it's bro, I wish we could have it back. KD, I was like, man, KD, you don't need Steph and Klay to win the championship, bro. I want to see him to play in OKC, with Russ and all those people, because I thought that was a good matchup, the Warriors against the Thunder, because the Warriors almost lost that series in 2016 against the Thunder. They were down 3-1, and they did come back, which is actually another piece of history I didn't even talk about. But yeah, 2016, that's why I thought it's the best season in recent history. Like the video, subscribe, and do all that, and yeah.